Hi everybody, it's Jo here from Aquarius Tarot. Happy Christmas! I hope you're all doing well. It's great to join you today to do a reading. I hope you're all having happy holidays, a nice peaceful day with friends and loved ones. If you happen to be by yourself today, I've been there many times, and hopefully we can have some company together today. As we run through the readings. So I'm going to do a reading today to look at who's thinking about you today, Christmas Day. I'm going to run through each of the signs in zodiac order. So we'll go Aries through Pisces. Please check out your significant placement signs. You might find your moon sign resonates more for you than maybe some of your others, even your sun signs, so please do check those out. Energies are fluid as always. You can reverse the roles and the stories if that resonates more for you. It can't resonate for everybody, of course, because it's a general reading, but if you would like a personal reading, please do reach out. I can fit in some readings across the period between Christmas and New Year, but that will be on a relatively limited basis. So if you really feel in need of a reading, please do reach out, and I will respond and let you know how quickly I can come back to you, and which day it will be that I will be able to come back to you. It should still be within 2 or 3 days. But I will let you know, and I always do try and come back to you as soon as I can. All the details are down in the description box if that is of interest. Readings start from £30 for approximately 20-minute reading to answer one question, and there are other options as well for more questions, and I will read on any topic that you ask me to read on. Most people ask me about love, but I'm actually getting more people come to me asking for support around business topics, wealth, finances, business interests as well. So if any of that is something that you would like from me, as I said, please do reach out. Right, with that, all of that being said, on this Christmas day, let's dig in and find out who's thinking about you. So I'm going to start with Aries. Welcome, Aries. Good to see you. Happy Christmas. Happy holidays. I hope you're all doing well today. As I said in the intro, if you're by yourself or you're working or it's not quite the holidays that you'd hoped it would be, I hope that this video will bring some companionship today, some company, some comfort if needed as well. Well, just if you're feeling a bit nosy and you just want to know who's thinking about you, we'll have a look at that. Okay, so universe, who is thinking of Aries today on Christmas Day, please? Who is thinking of Aries today on Christmas Day? Who is thinking of Aries today, please, universe? Ooh, okay, 1, 2, 3. Right, Aries, let's see what's going to come out for you. Ooh, that one wants to stay on the table, so we'll keep that one. So we've got the World card, so that popped out for you just now, Aries. Sorry if the lighting's a bit strange. It's a bit hazy in here this evening, but hopefully you can see well enough and you can hear me as well. Page of Coins is the other one that wanted to stay on the table, and seems to me that it was for you. We've got the Queen of Swords. Oh, we've got the Queen of Cups, the Six of Cups. My deck's upside down. We've got the Three of Swords. Okay, the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Right, Aries, what I'm seeing here is I think you've got a couple of people who are thinking about you today. I feel there is somebody who may have put you in a third-party situation. Somebody who perhaps was maybe entertaining the thought of somebody else, or actually spending time with somebody else as well as you. And I think you cut this person out of your life, Aries. You decided this person wasn't for you. I do think you've got a lot of self-worth. You know your value. And I think, if this person does reach out and or is still in contact with you, I do think very much you've got your guard up with this person now. I think you felt the need to cut them out, to walk away, to move away from this person. But they're still incredibly interested in you. They think about you. They look back on your connection with a lot of nostalgia. They would love a new cycle and a new start with you, but I think they are still heartbroken over things that have happened. I think they have a lot of regret. I think they recognize they did the wrong thing. I mean, they may have walked away from you in the first instance, or, you know, done something to push you away, and you may have then set your boundaries and not allowed that situation to continue, Aries. That's what I'm seeing on the table. So, you know, if this is your story, I feel that you will resonate with what's come out here, so you'll know it's yours. But universe, how else will Aries know who this is? How else will Aries know who this person is? Ooh. Okay. I think this is somebody who now has learnt some lessons. I think they've had some kind of realizations, awakenings, could have taken some advice or had some advice given to them following some perhaps poor moves, some poor decisions on their part. It could be somebody that you were married to or had a long-term connection and partnership with as well, Aries. That's very possible here. It's somebody who really would like your to be back in your favour, wants you to think well of them, but you know, that does come after a period of time when maybe they don't deserve your respect anymore, really, particularly given how they've treated you. So yeah, they've got a lot of feelings still there for you. They haven't moved on, they haven't forgotten about it. They are still actually quite heartbroken. They've kind of had some karma over this situation. They've reaped what they've sown. But they are checking you out on social media. They're very interested in what you're up to. It really does feel like they are either, checking your social media. They could be driving by your house to see if you've got, you know, any cars parked outside, to find out if maybe you're in another relationship. They could be asking friends about you. They may also sort of realise that they should have got to know you better and actually perhaps given more to you in terms of, you know, really understanding what your needs were and acting on that. Maybe they were a bit selfish in your connection, Aries. Yeah, they've got a lot of regrets here. The Five of Cups does tell us that. And they are realising exactly what I've just said. They should have been, there should have been a better balance of, you know, giving to the relationship. It should have been equal give and take, and it wasn't. And I think they're sort of reflecting on that, knowing that they could have done a lot better. I'm sensing this person is going to come towards you. They may travel to see you, or they may just reach out to try and see whether you can get close again. I think there's a big rift between you at the moment, Aries, and I do think they want to know if this is something that can be, you know, potentially mended. Let's find out what else is going on with them. They're behaving like they're not bothered, like they're not interested, but they really are. They're trying to sort of overcome how they feel. You know, I think they've had to eat humble pie a little bit. They've had to be humbled about the way that they've behaved and the way it's turned out for them. And I do think, just watch out for this, Aries. I think this person might say things to get your attention and perhaps be a bit over dramatic. So just watch out for that. This person may be a little bit prone to it. They may be slightly manipulative, but I am sensing they are trying to do better. I don't think they've treated you well in the past. Let's see what the universe has to say about this connection between the two of you. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. Now, Aries, you might find that this love might come from a direction that you weren't expecting. Just bear in mind, as we've said, that you, you know, have a high value and you should be treated properly. So you might actually need to focus on, you know, looking for the person with the right qualities, not necessarily the type that you've, you know, been with before. Look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. So I do think this message coming through, as I'm hearing it for you, Aries, is that, you know, there could be somebody out there who you meet who is perfect for you, but you don't realise it because they're not your usual type, and you might just need to get to know somebody, or you know, allow yourself to overcome some initial sort of blocks in how you feel about that person, or being unsure that they can be the one for you. Just give it a bit of time, get to know that person, and maybe find ways around it, because if the person's got your values and, you know, outlook on life and is consistent and got, you know, nice ways of sort of just being, and they make you feel good, you know, attraction can grow. You do need attraction, you do need chemistry, it's really important, but that really can come, you know, later on. It doesn't have to be there absolutely instantly, and actually sometimes when it comes in instantly, it can fizzle as fast as it sort of fires up. So the universe is just making you think about things a little bit differently, perhaps. Now, if you are out of contact with your person, let's find out what they'd want to say to you. Universe, what are the messages from Aries person to Aries, please? What would they want to say to Aries, please, universe? I wish I'd treated you better. Well, that's fairly apparent, isn't it, from what we've just seen in the main reading? Anything else? Any other messages for Aries, please, from their person? I want to feel that way again. I wish I could share my good news with you. So there's obviously things going on in their life and they're missing being able to talk to you, share those things with you, Aries. And yeah, this person really knows that you know, feels the fact that you've had some history together here with the Six of Cups. They've got a lot of nostalgia. They're reflecting back on your connection today on Christmas Day. And at some point I do feel they are going to reach out. I'm a little bit time constrained. If this is your reading and you did want to look at a personal reading, obviously I'd look at the time frames around this for you. So yeah, don't hesitate to reach out if that's something that would be helpful for you. But Aries, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day today, and look forward to catching up with you again soon. Okay, right then. So welcome, Taurus. Happy Christmas, Taurus. I hope you're doing okay today, whatever your situation, circumstance, whatever you're up to, whether you will be with family, friends, loved ones today, or maybe you'll be working, or perhaps you might even be by yourself. There's lots of us who do spend time alone at Christmas, and it can be difficult, but, you know, as I'm saying to all of my lovely signs and viewers today, hopefully I'm here for some company. And we'll look forward to having a dig in, Taurus, get nosy and see who's thinking about you on Christmas Day today. All right, or who was thinking about you on Christmas Day if you're watching this video afterwards. Okay, so universe, messages for the highest good of Taurus, please. Who is thinking of them today on Christmas Day, please, universe? Who is thinking of Taurus on Christmas Day? Ooh. Oh, that came out last time. That's the card that flipped out, the World, for Aries as well. You could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, perhaps. So, okay, we've got the World. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Six of Swords, okay, Queen of Cups, that also came out earlier, Six of Wands, Ten of Swords, okay, Four of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Okay, all right then, Taurus. So there's somebody thinking of you who, for some reason, I think you two had perhaps a connection that maybe had started, maybe was a bit early days in terms of your connection. Maybe it hadn't really properly got off the ground. Is that better? Can you see that better? And it kind of came to an end. For some reason, I think you both, or both of you, felt like it just wasn't going to work out. Maybe you were just too different, your circumstances were too different, there were challenges around your circumstances that made it feel almost impossible that, you know, you might be able to make a go of things. And I think there was a decision perhaps to, you know, cut things out. Now, it could have come about because somebody saw something online. One of you saw something on the other's social media, or there was a little bit of a white lie told, and it was exposed by somebody digging around on social media. And it almost was like whoever saw this just felt like it just wasn't going to work out for whatever reason. They may have jumped to a conclusion and just thought, no, this isn't going to be the relationship. But I do feel that you two really did have quite a strong connection. I think you otherwise got on quite well. You know, you were attracted to each other. But something did happen that, yeah, one has upset the other here. Somebody feels like they've seen something about somebody, I feel, on social media, or heard something through friends that really sort of made somebody react. Okay, that's what I feel. Now, this person, it seems to me that this person who's thinking about you, they're feeling that whatever it was that happened between the two of you, they've been left feeling like maybe they're not good enough. You know, they didn't behave well. They're a bit worried to approach you or talk to you about this, because I think they feel like, you know, I'm not even sure that Taurus is going to want to speak to me anymore because of, you know, everything that's happened and everything that's gone before. But they would love things to be put right between the two of you. They'd love to be able to have a good conversation and move the energy into a much more positive space between the two of you. I do think they've got a lot of deep feelings here. We've got the Four of Cups and we've got the Queen of Cups. I think this person is quite, they show their caring side. They are quite considerate. They may not have behaved, you know, something's gone on that, you know, has caused a trigger or an upset. But they really feel like they would like to see you again or take you out and spend some time with you. It could be that you've got mutual friends, and I think if that is the case, you might spend time sort of together as a group, or they might suggest you all go out together. It might be sort of two couples that get together, you and maybe another couple of people, and spend some time together, maybe having, you know, possibly a glass of wine. It doesn't need to be wine, it could just be whatever kind of activity that will be fun and light-hearted and maybe help you two to move to a better place. That's what I'm seeing here. How else will Taurus know who this person is who's thinking of them today, please, universe? How else will Taurus know who this person is? They made you feel a bit like an option, or they made you feel like maybe you weren't properly valued because they quickly cut you out, or they didn't, maybe it's something that you might have seen on their social media where maybe it looked like they were sort of playing the field a little bit, maybe. This person is definitely missing you. Whether they express that they're missing you or not, I don't know. But yeah, something did come crashing down between the two of you. They almost feel like the ball is in your court, and they think that maybe you will reach out. Yeah, they've got an expectation that you are probably going to reach out to them. I think they feel like they can't reach out to you because they've made some kind of mistake, Taurus, that you may not be willing to forgive or move past. And so they feel like it might be that you would need to contact them if you are still interested in pursuing something. Okay, anything else around this person's energy that might help Taurus to know, please, universe? Anything else? Yeah, this person is keeping their eye on you a little bit. They are slightly obsessed with knowing what's going on with you. They're very interested in, I think, whether you're single or what's going on. So Just watch out if you don't want them to be watching you. Just make sure your social media is, you know, set accordingly. And the universe is just saying, bear in mind, Taurus, that this person is likely potentially to behave in the same way in the future. Okay, just saying. Anything else about this connection, please, universe, between this person who's thinking of Taurus and Taurus? Yeah, it's going to be very tempting if this person does reach out to you, or it might be tempting to reach out to them, but just think about it, because the universe has just mentioned to you here, Taurus, that this person is probably going to behave the same way again in the future. True love might come in, you might not be expecting it perhaps to come in elsewhere, but it's suddenly going to come upon you, Taurus, so just bear that in mind. One day it won't be there, but the next day it will. And you never know when that's going to come in. The other thing to do is just set out your intentions, Taurus, about who it is that you want to draw in, and the qualities that that person's got, because obviously that's going to help you greatly. Okay, so if you're out of contact with your person, Taurus, let's find out what they might want to say to you. The universe, what will Taurus's person, if they're out of contact, want to say to Taurus, please? What are their messages to Taurus? I know I crossed the line with you. Okay. I couldn't let you get close to me. For some reason, they sabotaged this, it seems. I bury myself in work to forget you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And I am so attracted to you. There is a lot of love and there is a lot of attraction. I definitely could see that in the tarot cards that we just looked at there, Taurus. Well, Taurus, I do hope that was helpful. That was your reading for today. Once again, happy Christmas. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And I will really look forward to seeing you again in 2025. Okay. Please do make sure you've subscribed if you'd like to be able to find my videos easily again. I'd love to have you along. Okay. Right then. So, we're moving on to Gemini now. Little drink. Welcome, Gemini. Happy Christmas. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I hope whatever your day brings, you will have some peace and some joy. And for those of you celebrating or just spending time by yourself today, sending lots of love and hoping that I can bring some company for you. Many of us spend time alone. It can be feel a bit lonely, can't it, when we know everybody else or lots of other people are celebrating with families, but I think there are more people than we realise also spending it, feeling a little bit lonely. So I hope you have a lovely day, whatever's going on, Gemini. Hopefully happy, fun-filled. So we're having a look at who's thinking about you today on Christmas Day, Gemini. Who's thinking about Gemini today, please, universe? On Christmas Day, who's thinking of Gemini? Who's thinking of Gemini today on Christmas Day? Right, a couple on the table. I feel like the cards are ready. The energy just felt like it was there. Okay. Ooh. Right. Okay, we've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands, Strength, Fool, Queen of Coins, Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so Gemini, this is somebody who I think you may currently be in a sort of a relationship or some sort of connection with this person. I feel that you two may have taken a break in the not too distant past. Maybe something got a bit tricky. It does feel like there could have been something that put your guard up or this person's guard up, and you know, it just feels like you took a break or you had a little pause for some reason in your connection. it felt like there could have been some kind of problem around player energy or some kind of physical connection issue where perhaps that just wasn't working out well for you. It could be something like that, and it could be that, you know, this person felt like, is this going to be the right thing for me? You know, this could be your energy as well. Is this going to be the right thing for me? Should I move forward in this connection? I just need to pause and think about this because I feel that there are potentially issues around this and our ability to have a good relationship together. And I think this person, Gemini, actually has a lot of inner strength. They might seem a little bit reserved on the outside, but they've got a core of steel. You know, sometimes, you know, you get the strong silent type, a strong quiet type. Quietness should never be mistaken for weakness. There's plenty of introverts. I am an introvert, but I have the strongest will and the biggest determination of anybody you ever meet. And people who have mistaken my quietness on occasion for weakness have, you know, realised that is not the case. But I think a lot of people who are perhaps a bit more extroverted can see somebody this way. Now, I think this is somebody of that kind of nature, Gemini. It might be a slightly introverted person, a quieter nature. But this person also has a lot of determination, actually, when they reflect on it, to try and make this connection work. And so I think you may have had a new beginning based on a conversation that you two had. So I think this person's still thinking of you. They've got you very much on their mind. But it's been after a pause and after perhaps a difficult situation here, Gemini. How else will Gemini know who this person is? Yeah, it is like I feel like it's to do with your physical connection, if you know what I mean. Your chemistry, your passion, the physical love side of things. I feel like maybe you've had to work hard on this together, or there's been a new lease of life sort of come into this. Having had another try at your relationship, perhaps, you know, you had to sort of refine this or make it work in some kind of way for you. This is going to be for everybody, obviously. Right, what else have we got here? Oops. I feel this person is quite well off, quite wealthy, quite financially independent, and starting to manifest things which are going to bring more things in the future, if you know what I mean. Their path is just beginning in this way. But they are somebody who's got their guard up, and they do work very hard. I think their career and their business focus, whether that's working for a corporation or for themselves, I think sort of being industrious is part of this person's sort of core. So I think that will also help you know who this person is, Gemini. Okay. What else is going on with this person, please, universe? Anything else around what's going on with this person? Yeah, I think they're a bit concerned that you might be with them for money, and then they might be a bit concerned that they've just been wary to make sure that whoever they're with is genuine. That's definitely coming through. Okay. And they may not be very open to talking about spiritual things like, you know, readings and the universe and manifestation and law of energy and attraction and all that sort of thing. It might not be their cup of tea, was also coming out there. If that's your person, I think you will know. What else can you tell us about this connection, please, or any advice around this connection, please, for Gemini? Notice everything remarkable about your relationship. So I think you two have perhaps got some, or had some issues, Gemini, but the universe is saying focus on the good points because there are some great ones. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. Yeah, you could be feeling a bit confused about this, but ask the universe. The answers will come to you, even if it's through your own intuition. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. So to a certain extent, Gemini, just go with the flow because the universe, it appears it has a plan for you, and usually it does. But obviously you have the the power and the free will to affect the outcome of any situation. It's not a done deal. Tarot won't necessarily, won't tell you this is set in stone. It's just the energies that we're reading, which can be changed. Okay, if you're out of contact with your person, let's find out what they'd want to say to you today. So, universe, what would Gemini's person want to say to Gemini, please? What would Gemini's person want to say to Gemini today? My life is not as together as it seems. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I bury myself in work to forget you. I think they might be doing the same thing, actually, Gemini, from what I've seen on the table there. That's very interesting, isn't it? All right, Gemini, well, that was your reading for today. Do hope it was helpful. Would love it if you'd let me know in the comments if this resonates for you. I love that feedback. Love hearing how these readings actually translate to, meaning something for people. Some of the responses that I get are incredibly interesting. So thank you so much for all of you who do engage with the channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Moving on to Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well. Happy holidays. Whatever you're up to today, whatever your situation, I'm hoping to be a bit of company for you today. We're going to dig in, get nosy, see who is thinking about you today on Christmas Day. The universe, who is thinking about Cancer today? Who is thinking about Cancer today, please, universe? Who is thinking about Cancer today? Okay, right. Oh, we've got the Four of Wands. We've got the Emperor, okay, Ten of Wands, Star, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, King of Swords. Okay, we're going to move these back, you can see. All right then, so let's have a look. Cancer, who's thinking of you today? So, again, I think the person thinking of you today is somebody you've probably already got some sort of connection with, Cancer. It's somebody you've got feelings for and they've got feelings for you. You may have had conversations about living together, getting a house together, a home together, or just, even moving in together in a parent's house or whatever it might be, but actually starting to cohabit and setting a foundation that you two are a couple with a combined sort of home base and anchor. Now, again, it came to me that maybe, you won't necessarily have your own home to start with, or your home might be a little bit more, might be less spacious than you hoped it might be, might not be quite what you'd want as your forever home. But I feel this person's really going to step up, want to look after you, is trying very hard to move things into a better place for you both so that you can have, again, a home base and, a house perhaps, or whether it's rented or purchased or whatever, but a home that you two will feel happy in, that you want to stay in, that you can build within. I do think you'll be moving. You'll start to talk about moving in together, moving house, moving properties, what the future will hold around where you will live, whether it's the location or the type of property, or how you will get a mortgage or how you will afford the rent together. You might start to talk about how the finances might work between the two of you, perhaps if one earns more than the other and all that sort of thing. I do feel these conversations are going to start to come up, and this person's really, really thinking about it at the moment, Cancer. This person's got hopes and dreams and wishes for what they want you two to have together in the future, and it's very much on their mind. And you might just be feeling sort of very wrapped up in this person as well yourself. Cancer, because they're thinking so much about you as well. Right. Okay, so let's see. How else will Cancer know who this person is, please, universe? How else will Cancer know who this person is? I think it's fairly apparent here, Cancer, but let's see anything else that will come through. Yeah. This person's got a bit of anxiety about this situation. They might even be saying things which express to you that there is some level of anxiety. They are starting to see some results from the efforts they're putting in. They might be working a lot of hours or trying to have a second income of some sort to try and help you both, a second job, or setting up, you know, some kind of second income stream. And these things are starting to come to fruition, but it's weighing heavily on them. Just generally this situation's weighing heavily, Cancer, on this person. But they really want to make things work with you. They set their sights on being with you, and they just love the energy around you. You're somebody that makes them feel that you are both passionate and exciting, but also stable and secure. That's a really sort of solid combination there. Yeah, they're trying very, very hard to get into a better place financially. It just keeps coming through, Cancer. So I think you'll know if this is your story. Let's see what else is going on with this person, please, universe. What else is going on with this person that is thinking of Cancer today? Ooh. In the past, this person may have withheld some facts from you, perhaps about their past or their financial situation. So, you know, it could be that this is a hidden situation for this person from you at the moment, Cancer, and you might come across this in the future, or think back on this reading and it make more sense in the future, potentially. Okay. Universe, what other guidance do you have for Cancer in relation to this connection, please? Universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its course. It could be this person for you, Cancer. It could be somebody else. Trust your intuition. That's going to guide you all the way. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. Very similar message coming out for you there, Cancer, to think about. Okay, right, so let's see what your person would want to say if you're out of contact. I want to be more than friends. Universe, what would Cancer's person want to say to Cancer, please? They want to be more than friends with you, Cancer, is coming out. So what else? I wish I could share my good news with you. So there's something they haven't told you yet. So many things remind me of you. I hide behind material things. I want to feel that way again, and we will be together again. So that's just for those of you who are out of contact with your person at the moment, Cancer. All right then, Cancer, that was your reading. Do hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me. Once again, happy Christmas. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And I'm going to look forward very much to seeing you again in 2025. Thanks again so much for all your support this year. Okay. And now we're moving on to Leo. So welcome, Leo. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I hope all is well with you today. Hoping to bring a little company for you and get a bit nosy and see who's thinking about you today. I'm going to leave that on the table, actually. There are 3. Oh, is it 4? 3. 3 there and another one. Messages for Leo, please, universe. Who is thinking about Leo today on Christmas Day? Current energies. Who is thinking of Leo today, please, universe? Right, that one and that one. I'm going to take that as a split. Okay. So we've got the 3 of coins. We've got the 10 of wands, 9 of coins, Knight of swords, the Magician, Three of Wands, Page of Wands, King of Swords. Okay, Leo, let's have a look. There's somebody thinking about you who feels like there was like a spiritual connection between the two of you. It was almost like you two were kind of drawn together, and it almost felt a little bit magical. You could have worked together with the three of coins, or you might have met each other through a place of business, a place of work. Now this person, it seems, may have moved away, or has an energy around them where moving house has been significant or will be significant in the near future with the Ten of Wands. They might have a lot to deal with in their personal life, a huge amount going on. And I'm sensing this person might have a bit of a tendency to be a bit of a flirt. They might give you a bit of some kind of flirtiness, but not necessarily, it may not necessarily have as much depth to it as you thought it might initially. The communication between the two of you has been up and down. It started off a little bit almost childlike. Not childlike necessarily, but a little bit immature, like I said, a bit flirty, not necessarily, you know, very solid intentions there. But I do think you two have got some kind of connection where you're drawn together, and the universe sort of is seeing a potential here, or may have a plan for you two if you both want it. You both got free will, of course, to co-create something quite special. And I do feel that you were drawn together because you manifested it, the two of you. You manifested your connection. Now what I'm seeing is this person has been waiting for you to chase them or contact them or make more of an effort with them, because for some reason maybe you've done that in the past and they're kind of expecting that again. But I think maybe they're going to realise that you have kind of stepped into your own power. You've taken control of your own situation. It might not necessarily be easy. You've come through quite a difficult time here, Leo. I'm seeing you've done extremely well. You've done a lot of self-work, introspection. You're transmuting those energies. It's been difficult. It might still be a little bit difficult, but you are putting your attention and your efforts elsewhere potentially now. And this person, I think, realizes that maybe you aren't going to keep pursuing them so that they can run the other way, or treat you as if, you know, you don't really mean as much to them, or, you know, not treat you so well. I think you've just stepped into your own power, stepped away, drawn back your energy. And I think doing that will result in this person starting to talk to you, communicate with you. It feels like the communication will start a little bit small and grow into something more. Just seems like a really odd situation, actually, Leo, in terms of, I think you may have felt a bit played by this person, a bit led on by this person. I do think there is something there, but I think there's some kind of journey to go on with this person, and I don't think you've reached the end of that journey yet, Leo. Okay. Universe, how else will Leo know who this person is, please? Who's thinking of them today? How else will Leo know who this person is? How else will Leo know who this person is? Oops. It's this person will feel unable to sort of pursue a relationship at the moment. There's reasons why they feel it can't work out, and yet they still want your attention. They still want you, they want you to think well of them. I think maybe they know they didn't particularly behave well. Perhaps they did lead you on a bit. Perhaps they did sort of put out a wrong energy. It was a bit triggering, or it wasn't the nicest. not necessarily with intent, but just thoughtlessness. They really would like that to be put right. I've got Aries energy. The Fool cards come out here. They're very much drawn towards you. It feels like they want to step back towards you. But they feel a bit trapped at the moment. They feel like there's things that they don't know about your current situation which might hold them back. They also don't see easily how they could step forward towards you. I think they feel like there are barriers there. They could just be in their mind though. The barriers don't necessarily need to be real. Because actually if you want to do something, you'll find a way, won't you? And that is coming through here with this person. I hope this is resonating for you, Leo. Let's find out what's going on with this person at the moment. Universe, what else is going on with this person that's thinking about Leo today, Christmas Day, please, Universe? What else can you share about this person? This person is very much focusing on their career. Yeah, they're busy working on their career. If they're not careful for some reason, they might have some kind of vice or behavioural issue that might get them into trouble and sort of damage their reputation, or perhaps it has in the past. I don't know if that resonates, but that is coming out. What other guidance can you give in relation to this connection for Leo, please, Universe? Any guidance or messages in relation to this connection for Leo? Oh, messing up my spread there. Love is in the air when Cupid's around. It feels like you two do have a lot of love for each other. You might be about to be surprised. You might hear from this person, or they might just pop up and say they are in your neighbourhood and want to meet up, possibly. Or whatever it might be. Might just give you some news that's a surprise. Honour your loved one, and you will notice your relationship being stronger. So just, yeah, always treat people with respect, lead with love, all those principles. It will always go in your favour. There's no wrong way to do the right thing, as they say. Always do the right thing. Just treat people with respect. Even if they feel they haven't treated you well, just, you know, try and be civil. And it just feels like sometimes that just allows better understanding between the two of you, which might be required in this situation, Leo. Right, if you're out of contact with your person, you haven't been communicating much with each other, let's find out what your person would want to say to you today on Christmas Day, Leo. Current energies, what would Leo's person want to say to Leo, please, Universe? What would Leo's person want to say to Leo today? It just felt like it was the wrong time for you two. Buried myself in work to forget you. My life is not as together as it seems. They've got stuff to sort out. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So they're taking some accountability. They're recognising that what they did wasn't really right. I wish I could take back my words. So they've obviously said something that wasn't quite true, or it didn't move things forward in the way that they really intended, or reflected how they really felt. Perhaps it was a bit harsh or a bit unfeeling, but they regret what they said, and they wish they'd handled it differently, is coming out for you there. All right, Leo, I do hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and once again, happy holidays. And I'll look forward very much to connecting with you again in the new year. Take care for now then, and I will see you soon. Okay. Welcome, Virgo. Happy Christmas. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to connect with you today. We're going to dig in and get nosy, Virgo, and see who's thinking about you today on Christmas Day. I hope you're having a lovely day. You have a nice day planned. If you happen to be by yourself, I'm glad to be here for a bit of company. I think more people than you realise are in that same situation. I know plenty, and I've been there many times as well myself. So, yeah, it can be a tough day, can't it? But, you know, there are ways to find joy, and hopefully we will, yeah, get some interesting messages for you today, Virgo. So who is thinking of Virgo today, universe? Christmas Day, who's thinking of Virgo, please? Who's got Virgo on their mind? Might want to say something to Virgo or come forward. 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, right, Virgo. Immediately, the card that flipped over is the Lovers. So I'm sensing here that the person who is thinking about you today is actually potentially your twin flame, or somebody who you both together mutually, you both felt like you had a very strong connection together. We've got the Empress, the King of Swords, we've got the 3 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, we've got the 9 of Wands, the Knight of Coins, and the Moon. Okay, Virgo. Well, like I said, I feel like you two had a very, very strong, or have a very, very strong connection. But it does just feel like this person has a lot of anxiety, has a lot of worries, mental worries, stress, might even have some mental health kind of issues from time to time. It's a bit of a dark sort of, when I say dark energy, I don't mean like evil energy. I mean like a heavy-hearted, kind of anxious, stressed kind of energy around this person, Virgo. They've got their guard up, very much. It could be the mother of your children. It could be just somebody who has a very strong connection with nature. It could be somebody, it could even be, I mean, this is generally a love reading, but it could be your mother. If you're out of contact with your mother, or you've got an issue with your mother might be also sort of thinking about things, but more to do with love, as this is generally a love reading, but for some of you that might resonate, and if it does, please feel free to reach out for a personal reading, with the details being in the description box that you might want to go and check. I feel like this when you met each other, you two had a very strong connection. It feels like this person might have run in the other direction through having their guard up. They might have been worried about, you know, the future, looking too far ahead, and worried about, you know, where it was going to lead, and was it what they wanted, and they just overthought things, and it just, you know, led to some problems, I feel, Virgo. I think this person's really hiding their feelings. They're sort of waiting for you to reach out, potentially. They would want to offer you a bit of something in terms of progression of your relationship, but it would be baby steps. It would be something small to start with, and it would need to be based on quite strong, reassuring, solid communication. They really feel like there's a lot to say, there's something to talk about, and there's some kind of gesture they would want to give to you, Virgo, is what's coming out here. How else will Virgo know who this person is? It's somebody I think you saw a future with, Virgo. Somebody you wished, you know, you could have a long-term future with. It feels like you were sort of making plans in your own mind, sort of way ahead. You were thinking that this was an amazing connection, and you were thinking, you know, how can we progress this, and wanting to move forward. They, on the other hand, felt the strong connection, and it made them freak out and kind of go the other way. It's coming through again that they do need to move quite slowly. That's the way that they are. That's what they can cope with. But they do have very, very deep feelings for you, which they aren't sharing. So it might even be that you have no idea quite how strongly this person feels for you, Virgo. It really does feel like they really are keeping it to themselves. They're keeping it bottled up. And but even though they're not actually talking to you about it yet, I think they will. There is communication sort of coming, and it will improve with communication. I don't think the fact that they're not saying anything or doing anything reflects how they truly feel. There's clearly a lot of depth of feeling here. Their energy is quite heavy, as we've said, and I think that might be pulling on your energy, Virgo. You're likely to be feeling this heavy energy coming through because it's it's their energy is pulling on yours potentially. You might be thinking about them at night, anxious, a bit stressed as well, or just reflecting on them, and that's because they're thinking about you at the same time. Okay, so let's see what else is going on with this person. What else is going on with this person who's thinking about Virgo, please? What's the tea on this person who is thinking about Virgo today? Christmas Day. Person may have some anxieties around money. Money might be tight around this time of the year for them. They have a real desire or a love of travel, so this might resonate for you, or they might be already kind of away from you at the moment. There may be a distance because of travel or a long distance relationship here, Virgo. Any further messages or guidance around this connection for Virgo, please? And we're going to have a look at hidden messages if you're out of contact at the moment. Yeah, it does feel like this is a twin flame energy, soul counterpart, and it's talking about a marriage of souls here on this card. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. It does feel like you two have got some kind of soul connection, some spiritual connection here. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. Your intuition will give you that clarity. 1111. Now you might be seeing 1111. I see 1111 all the time. Right, I honestly, it gives me goosebumps. I see it at the most pivotal moments as well. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolises the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Now it couldn't be any clearer than what's been coming through, that you two are soul counterparts. I've seen this in the reading already. The Lovers was the first card that came out for you, Virgo. But it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be together. You don't have to be with your twin flame. And as I've mentioned, you've got your free will to do whatever you want. But you will find that this person will very much pull on your energies, Virgo, because of this connection. And I do think there is a lot of potential here. Often with a twin flame journey, it doesn't run smoothly. It works out well in the end, often, but not always. Yeah, there's usually a twisty-turny journey to get there. All right, Virgo, actually, we haven't finished yet. We need to pull some messages. If you're out of contact, Virgo, with your person, let's find out what they would want to say to you. So, universe, messages for the highest good of Virgo, please. What would Virgo's person that's thinking of them today want to say to Virgo? What would Virgo's person that they are out of contact with want to say to Virgo, please, universe? What would Virgo's person want to say to Virgo? You came closer than anyone. You did have a bit of a freak out though, we've seen that. I replay our conversations over and over. This is probably at night when they're up at night thinking about the situation. Sometimes they feel like you two might need to let each other go. It feels like they may have gone in the other direction. I feel you leaving me behind. So then they get worried that maybe you might be meeting other people and you might be moving on. They won't like that, Virgo, that's for sure. I wonder if you're happy without me. Yeah, so they're wondering how you're faring without them. Obviously, they are missing you. The energy here is heavy. They do want to talk to you. They're holding back their feelings. There's a lot of complexity here, but the crux of this matter, I think this is how you'll know this person is thinking about you, Virgo, it's your soul counterpart. It's a very strong connection that you will have felt with somebody, and there been, you know, perhaps a challenging situation between the two of you. So Virgo, that was your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Happy holidays once again. Thank you for all of your support this year. It truly means the world to me. Thank you so very much for supporting my channel and me. And I will look forward to seeing you again in 2025. Okay. Welcome, Libra. Hope you're doing well, Libra. So we are looking at, oh, happy holidays, by the way. Happy Christmas. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a nice day planned. And I'm here for those of you who might want a bit of company today as well. Now we are looking at who is thinking about you today on Christmas Day. So messages for the highest good of Libra, please, universe. Who is thinking about Libra today on Christmas Day? Messages for the highest good of Libra, please, universe. Who's thinking about Libra today? Okay, Libra. Oh, that came out just now. So we've got the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups. Oh, we've got Death, High Priestess, Hierophant, and the Magician. Okay, Libra. So this is an interesting spread. It feels like somebody's thinking about you who might be coming out of another relationship. They might be newly single or about to be single. Is realising that their current relationship is dead in the water, and really they need to move on from it so they can have a fresh start is coming out here. They really would like to find love and a solid relationship, having had difficulties in the past with their relationships. But they know at the moment they can't really talk to you about it. They can't approach you. They can't communicate with you about this because they're not quite in a position to do that yet. They're still coming out of or sorting out a current situation which is in the process of ending. It feels like it's kind of already ended, really, but the practical side of it means, you know, to be honourable, they won't do anything just yet, but they are looking for love after difficulties is what I'm seeing. Yeah, this person doesn't yet feel able to move forward, but they're thinking about you all the time, and they think about a commitment with you. They see you as a potential forever person. They see you as marriage material. It seems to me that they're quite torn. They can't move forward at the moment, but they kind of feel like, on the one hand, they can't have you at the moment because they're not in a position to, and they're feeling a bit sorry for themselves, or they don't feel good enough to, or in the right position to move forward towards you. But on the other hand, they really want to use all the charm and all the tools they've got within their character and themselves to manifest you and to do what, you know, will attract you to them. This person really does think the world of you, and they do see you as high value, somebody they would commit to, somebody they really see all the qualities that they would want and look for. But they just feel like they have to be silent on this for now, but they see you definitely as their forever person. We've got, yeah, some major arcanas here, so there could be a potential big shift, change towards this person in the future if this is somebody you are also interested in, Libra. So universe, how else will Libra know who this person is, please? How else will Libra know who this person is? Yeah, somebody who wants to move into a better place and will want your attention. They will start to make themselves known to you, and you may have felt a bit of a connection with this person, to be honest. You may have started to feel a flirty energy. This will be a fresh new start for this person. And you could be dealing with an earth sign. It could be Capricorn, Libra. Capricorn energy is coming out. When we've asked who it is, the Devil card's come out, and that is the Capricorn card. Okay, so what else is going on with this person, please, universe? Anything else about this person and what's going on with them? This person is taking some advice, potentially spiritual advice. Yeah, and I do think if they're coming out of a relationship, they could be dealing with you could end up dealing with a jealous ex. There'll be somebody who might actually not like the fact this person likes you. Could be just a bit of a tense energy there, or a bit of, you know, unpleasantness even, you know, potentially coming forward in the future. This person might start to realise that there's an interest with you, or if there's a future relationship with you, and they might start to again dig around in your social media. So again, make sure that that's set accordingly. You know, your settings are as you'd want them to be. And it does feel like this ex of this person, or this person who will be an ex of the one that's thinking about you, they might start to come towards you once this person makes it known they're interested, or maybe you do start a relationship in the future. They might start to tell you things about this person that, you know, they were in a relationship together, and now this person's with, you know, potentially with you in the future. They might start to throw dirt and say things which are unpleasant. So take that with a pinch of salt, because this person is just quite bitter and will be bitter. So I'm just mentioning that. Okay, any other guidance, please, universe, for Libra in relation to this connection? Any other guidance for Libra, please, in relation to this connection? Honour your loved one, and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. I do feel you just need to, sort of, as I said, take anything that comes through to you about this person with a pinch of salt. Look at them through fresh eyes. Trust them until you see something, you know, with your own experience that means you feel you can't, or you see red flags. Don't necessarily rely on what somebody bitter is telling you. You may be about to be surprised. So it might be that this person, you might not really realise they're about to be coming out of a relationship, Libra, but they are. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. So it feels like this could be your divine soul counterpart. And they might just pop out seemingly out of the blue to you, Libra, but there's a lot going on in the background here, a huge amount of thought anyway, about you today, and just generally in terms of the current energies. All right, Libra, well, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Happy holidays again. Thank you so much for all of your support for my channel this year. It's been amazing, and I've appreciated it all. Thank you. And I look forward to seeing you next year in 2025. Okay. I'll gather up the cards before we move to Scorpio in a minute. Oops. Oh no, I've just dropped the deck all over the floor. Hold on. Just pick that up. This is a very slippery deck, actually. How did I manage that? The deck's not even on the edge of the table. What happened there? I do not know how that happened, but anyway, there we go. It's off camera as well, isn't it? If you can't see. All right. Right, so. Oops. Welcome, Scorpio. Happy Christmas. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So we're going to get nosy today, Scorpio, and see who's thinking about you today, Christmas Day. We're going to get as much information as we can about who this person is, what's going on with them at the moment, any messages from the universe about your connection, and if you're out of contact with your person, we're going to have find out what the messages would be from your person to you. Okay, so universe, messages for the highest good of Scorpio, please. Who is thinking about Scorpio today? Who is thinking about Scorpio today, please, universe? Okay, so the Four of Wands was the first card to come out. Excuse me. We've got the Four of Cups, the King of Swords, the Hierophant. Then we've got the Ten of Cups. We've got the Seven of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, Scorpio, so I'm sensing that the person you're thinking about, you have been in a relationship with, potentially lived with this person, you've definitely shared a home together. You might have been married to them, I don't know. I'm sensing a lot of you potentially will have been married or definitely in a significant connection. But you two, I feel like you two are actually now in a much better place and you've overcome a lot of difficulties to get to where you are. It could have been that you two, you know, may have even split up in the past and got back together again. Or you will, if you're split, you will potentially get back together again. I think it's left some scars. You know, sometimes, you know, you can piece a relationship back together, but it's never quite the same again. I think there's that kind of energy around your connection. There's definitely been misunderstandings, conflicts. You haven't always been on the same page. You may argue, you may fight, you may bicker. It may be on and off, but at the same time, it's like you can't live without each other. There's this real strong commitment, even though it doesn't necessarily run smoothly between the two of you. Now, I do think there's been a period of time where it looked like you may end a marriage or end a partnership with this person. And I do think this cycle sort of goes round between living happily together to sort of being at loggerheads, and then one or both of you making a decision to just cut it and, you know, maybe go your own different ways. I think perhaps in the times where you have been split and not with this person, I think both of you may have done things you regret, and I think it hasn't kind of helped your relationship. This person clearly is thinking of you quite heavily and quite strongly, Scorpio. I don't think they're going to let go of you easily, but I think something needs to happen to intervene to stop this ongoing cycle. I think the two of you have. It might be every 4 years that it, you know, or 4 months, or, but yeah, the 4 in your cycle is significant, the number 4. Okay. Universe, how else will Scorpio know who this person is, please? How else will Scorpio know who this person is who's thinking of them today on Christmas Day, please, universe? How will Scorpio know who this person is who's thinking of them today on Christmas Day? I've got the Page of Wands. Ace of Wands. Okay, so there is a lot of chemistry between the two of you. There's a lot of passion. I do think you kind of end up back together again. Maybe you end up back in bed together, and that's how your cycle kind of starts back round again. Eventually there will have to be some kind of decision made, or perhaps this just telling you that maybe you felt that in the past this decision's come round a number of times, as we've said. Will we be together or will we split? We need to make up our minds what we will do about this and what the practical side of it will be. But then I think you always regret when you're apart and you come back together again. So whatever stage of this cycle you're at in this situation, Scorpio, this is the person who's thinking of you. So I do think if this is your story, you're going to know who it is. And if you want to know specifically about your energies in this cycle that goes round in this situation, please don't hesitate to reach out for a personal reading. Details are in the description box. There are a few available between Christmas and New Year if that's of interest to you. I am taking a bit of time off over the holidays. You might be not talking to each other at the moment, possibly. I think one or both of you saw something on the other person's phone which caused a trigger. Might be a bit of jealousy between the two of you. It also feels like there have been occasions where maybe you have gone around this cycle of splitting up, where it's been done on a hunch without proper foundation and fact, okay? Just a feeling that something isn't right, okay? Often if you have a feeling something's not right, it usually is the case that something's not right. But trust your intuition, as I said, it will guide you. But also seek out facts as well. Don't just get triggered emotionally, perhaps because of past situations. That wouldn't be wise, Scorpio. Any further guidance for Scorpio in relation to this connection, please, universe? Guidance for Scorpio. You may be about to be surprised, so whether that's somebody suggesting something out of the blue, contacting you, whatever it might be, there might be something coming in you're not expecting. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows, okay? So that's just described what we've seen. Highs and lows is an understatement, I think, what we're seeing in this connection, Scorpio. Having sensible boundaries is important. Now, I think that's the only way you're going to get out of this cycle of going round and round, on and off, is setting boundaries. Because if you have weak boundaries, that's when you just find that, you know, you give in and you just go back round the cycle again. All right, so if you are out of contact with your person at the moment, let's find out what they would want to say to you. Universe, what would Scorpio's person that they are out of contact with want to say to them today, please? What would Scorpio's person want to say to Scorpio? What would Scorpio's person want to say to Scorpio? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I am afraid to contact you. I'm so attracted to you. I don't react when people mention you. I'm finding out the truth crushed me. Yeah, there's just some sort of insane connection where you just can't live with each other, can't live without each other, end up in conflict and keep going round in a circle, Scorpio. But this person is thinking of you today. Please do let me know if this resonates. It will obviously only be for a certain group of people. Would love to know if that might be you. And thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Have a lovely rest of your day. Happy Christmas, happy holidays once again. Thank you for all your support this year. It's been awesome. I've loved every minute of my readings and supporting you all with personal readings. So thank you so much. And I'll look forward to seeing you in 2025. So welcome, Sagittarius. I hope you're well. Happy Christmas, happy holidays. Lovely to be here with you. We're going to do a reading today, get a bit nosy, see who's thinking about you today on Christmas Day. So I hope you've got a lovely day planned, whatever it might be. If you happen to be by yourself today, hopefully I can bring a bit of company. Don't forget to find things that bring you joy. Sometimes it can be awesome to have a bit of time by yourself, so enjoy the peace, even though it can be a bit challenging, can't it, on a day like today. But thank you for joining me. I'm really looking forward to looking at what the universe has to share with you today, Sagittarius, around who's thinking of you today, Christmas Day. Okay, got the Death card come out, which doesn't mean death, by the way. It means something ending, usually so there can be a new beginning. Any further messages for Sagittarius, please, universe? Who's thinking about Sagittarius today, Christmas Day, please? Okay, we've got the Death, as I've mentioned already. We've got the Empress. Ooh. We've got the Fool, Aries energy. We've got the Queen of Cups. The Emperor. Okay. Ten of Swords. Ace of Swords. Two of Cups. Sorry for the glare on the card, by the way. Okay. Right, Sagittarius. Right, so what I'm seeing, this is a very similar story to the one I've just told actually earlier on. It might have been Libras. So I think there's somebody who's thinking about you who is a perfect match for you, because they are the Emperor to your Empress, or the Empress to your Emperor. Now, it doesn't have to be male, female like that. It's not looking at gender, it's just looking at that, you know, meant to be together, perfect match. Now, in order for you two to come together, one person would need to move house and go through quite a significant burden and change in order to bring it about. The other person would need to come out of a relationship. So between the two of you, it feels like there is significant change of different types that would be needed between the two of you, or across both of you, to bring this relationship together. Now, for a lot of people, that would put them off moving forward. They might find reasons not to. They might feel, oh, it's not a good idea because, you know, I'm a bit scared of the move, or it will cost me a lot of money to move, or, you know, I'm just not in a position to do it. But you two are so strongly connected. This person particularly feels very compelled and drawn, and their intuition is just pushing them forward towards you. To either, it might be somebody from a distant past that you already knew, or it could be somebody new, but they're just being drawn very much to you. Their intuition is telling them to take a leap of faith and step into this with the Fool card. Could be Aries energy, Aries person potentially. They are going to step towards you to talk to you, and I think this will come about through communication, and communication is going to be absolutely critical because there's going to be so much change required, and you two are going to have a solid plan and discussion and commitment to be able to pull this off. You both want a relationship together. It's a really beautiful energy here. You both feel the same way about each other. It's very mutual energy here, Sagittarius, and you both have got deep feelings for each other. Now, it's a really good balance because I think the two of you will have your own interests and friends and, you know, things that you will want to do independently of each other, but then you'll come back and share some common interests and do things together, whilst also being respectful of the other person's time with their friends or doing their own hobbies and activities as well. And that often will work perfectly, but that can be a challenge if one partner's codependent, etc. But I'm not really seeing that on the table. I'm only seeing nice energies here, Sagittarius. But yeah, something's got to happen where one of you's going to have to move house and put some changes in place. The other one's got to come out of a relationship. So I don't know if you're even aware of this yet, but this is a person, I think you probably will know who it is if you feel some sort of connection with them, because they clearly feel a connection with you because they're thinking about you. Universe, how else will Sagittarius know who this person is, please? How else will Sagittarius know who this person is? This person, yeah, is going to have to travel to see you, or is at a distance, but will close out that distance. It might come a bit more slowly than you hoped because of the changes that need to be made. And this person is just working out what to do and finding out all the facts that they may be currently unaware of to help them make a solid plan moving forward. They might have to take things a bit slowly and be patient though, because of all of this change, like I said, and significant, you know, well, change. You're coming out of a relationship, moving house, all that sort of thing. It is a lot of change, so there might have to be some patience on both of your parts to be able to move this forward. Okay, so let's find out what else is going on with this person, please, universe. What else is going on with this person that is thinking of Sagittarius? What else is going on with this person? What else is going on with this person, please, universe? I think you two might have to pretend to other people that you are just not really into each other because of this situation. So you can, excuse me, you can act like you're not really interested. Sorry to yawn. They act like they're not interested when actually they are. Now I think they've got their own business potentially, or they could be a leader at work. They are good at making money, is coming out here. They are good at making money. All right, so you may know who this person is. Might help you a little bit there. Any other guidance, please, universe, in relation to this connection? Attraction, divine soul counterpart. Attraction transcends superficiality. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. There we go. This is talking to each other to work out how to make this work out, Sagittarius. A love bond grows stronger over time. There we go. All right. If you're out of contact with your person, Sagittarius, let's find out what your person would want to say to you. So, universe, what would Sagittarius's person want to say to them, please? Messages for the highest good of Sagittarius. For those out of contact with their person, I don't react when people mention you. Just being near you is intoxicating. I'm afraid to contact you. I want to feel that way again. And I wish I could take back my words is also coming out there. Okay. Well, Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me. Once again, happy holidays. It's been a real pleasure to do the readings this year, and I appreciate all the support that I've received to help grow my channel, etc. And I really do hope to see you some more in 2025. So take care for now, and I'll see you soon. Welcome, Capricorn. Happy Christmas. I hope you're doing well. Happy holidays. So we are having a look at who's thinking of you today, Capricorn. You are my fellow earth sign, so I always enjoy reading for you. Thank you so much for all your support. Do appreciate it. So universe, what messages please do we have for the highest good of Capricorn? Who is thinking of Capricorn today on Christmas Day, please, universe? Who is thinking of Capricorn today, Christmas Day? All right, 6 of coins, 3 of coins, 7 of coins, King of coins, okay. 2 of swords, 4 of coins, Page of coins, and the World. Capricorn, somebody's thinking of you who you have quite a significant history with. You may have had a relationship, or you will have had a relationship with this person. You've had quite a depth of connection with them. You've got a lot of history in terms of you've seen each other through some ups and downs. You know each other very well. You've got a lot of shared experiences. But for some reason, I don't think you're aware that this person thinks of you still in the way that they do. It could be somebody that you met online. or you could have met them in a place of business, like I don't know, a restaurant, or, you know, some other place that, you know, you may go and other people are there and you spend money to be there. This person feels quite possessive of you. I think they are hearing that maybe you're moving on. You might have met somebody new. They kind of feel like, you know, maybe they didn't quite know what you were up to, and maybe now they're starting to realize or hear that maybe, you know, you have moved on in certain ways. And I think they may struggle with that. They're a little bit jealous. They're a little bit possessive, even though clearly you're not together with this person anymore. Capricorn. I think this person did see a future with you at one point. They are on a path to try and improve their financial status, their financial situation. I think they have felt they had only a little to offer you, and wanted to be able to offer you more. This person would love to have another go at this, you know, really have another try at this connection. I think this person is quite focused on financial things, but things are starting to come together for them where they didn't have enough to offer previously. Maybe they've got more now. Their luck has changed. Things have, you know, progressed and moved on for them. I think there's some kind of influence of the internet, or marketing on the internet, or doing something on the internet that has manifested a difference for them in terms of their finances. It really has shifted where they're manifesting, or something's coming in for them that they weren't able to achieve previously. Perhaps the universe has an idea, you know, they've hit on the thing that is their purpose, that the universe approves of, if you like, and is aligned with the path that the universe has set down as a path of least resistance for them, and it feels like they found that way and it's kind of moved forward. It could be somebody who's got some kind of distinctive tattoos, and it won't apply to everybody, but it's somebody who is quite attractive and quite distinctive in their features and how they look. Tattoos could be one of those reasons. How else will Capricorn know who this person is, please, universe? How else will Capricorn know? I think it's somebody you kind of wished for. Yeah, it could be a Taurus. I'm getting Taurus energy, Capricorn. Capricorn and Taurus often do kind of form connections. I know I've had a couple of very strong connections with Tauruses, and I've got some lovely friends who I, you know, really do get on very well with, who are Taurus, and that's coming through. I think you really did want this person, Capricorn. Yeah, they're very loving. I think they're got a lot of lovely energy around them. And yeah, once again, Four of Pentacles coming out. Very loyal, but maybe slightly possessive and jealous. Okay, and I think they're worried you're moving on, Capricorn. They're going to communicate. They're going to reach out. This fear of you moving on, I feel, will prompt them to reach out to you. Let's find out what else is going on with this person. Universe, what else is going on with this person on Capricorn's mind, please? What's the tea? What's going on? I think they may have been with somebody who played them, didn't treat them very well. This person could have quite a few children, or some, you could have children together, but I sense they may have also have children with a previous partner, and there may be some issues around child access or money and children. They may also have some kind of issue where they need to copyright or protect anything that they are selling in terms of a service or a product or something like that, because somebody else might sort of copy them and try and steal their ideas and clients, is what's coming out here. You may or may not be aware of that, but it's the message that's come out. Universe, Any other guidance around this connection, please, universe? Any other guidance? Enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. Even when you feel lost, there is always a way through the labyrinth. Okay, so there's a way through if you want it. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. So there is potential here, but that will be entirely up to you, Capricorn. Okay, if you're out of contact with your person, let's find out what they would want to say to you. So universe, what would Capricorn's person want to say to Capricorn, please, if they're currently out of contact? We both know I'm not the one for you. I hope you can forgive me one day. It's time for me to heal now. I remember every detail of that day and you came closer than anyone. Okay. Well, Capricorn, that was your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. Hope it resonated. Once again, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Happy holidays. And thanks for all your support. Always appreciated. I'm going to very much look forward to seeing you more during the course of next year. I may squeeze in some more readings before the end of the year, but we'll see, hopefully. Make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notification bell on, then you won't miss anything that I do post. So thanks for joining me, Capricorn. I'll see you again very soon. Okay, so welcome Aquarius. Happy Christmas, happy holidays. I hope you're doing well. So Aquarius, we're going to dig in, get nosy and have a look at who is thinking about you this Christmas day. So universe, who is thinking about Aquarius, please? Who is thinking about Aquarius this Christmas day, please? Who's thinking about Aquarius, please, universe? Messages for the highest good of Aquarius. Who's thinking about Aquarius this Christmas day, please? Okay. Oh, we've got the Ace of Coins, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands, Knight of Coins, Five of Swords, Empress, Queen of Wands, and the Justice. Okay. All right, Aquarius. I feel that there's somebody who you have been in a connection with, and you might have been managing to progress this connection. It might have been moving on to the next stage, or it could be that you've recently had quite a significant event or step forward in your connection. For example, you might have started to live together. You might have got engaged or something like that, or you might have got married, okay? And following that significant step forward, it feels like there's been more arguments, you've not been on the same page, you might have had doubts and fears and squabbles and things like that. This is the person who's thinking about you. So if this is your story, I think you're going to know exactly who that is. Now, there's some regrets around this situation. It feels like this person has felt disappointed, let down, like they've let you down. It didn't quite pan out as they thought it might. Perhaps they feel like they wish they could have done better for you. It's definitely coming through. They see you as the Empress, so very calm, collected, nurturing, beautiful kind of energy, and they just feel like disappointed in, I think, in themselves with, you know, perhaps behaviours and things like that. This person has very much now got their guard up because they see you as so attractive to them and so almost on a pedestal as far as they're concerned. There's a huge attraction, and that is actually scaring them because I think they're scared of getting hurt. and they're recognizing, maybe they're starting to think, oh, I'm not good enough, it's not going to work out, we've just not been on the same page here at all, and maybe it's because of things I've done, or maybe I'm just not, you know, I'm not suited to this person, even though I desperately want to be, is what's coming out here, Aquarius. I think there's going to be a decision made between the two of you. You either carry on or you part ways. Now, for some of you, you will part ways. For some of you, you will carry on. But either way, it's going to be a gift, because if it's not right, it's right that the relationship ends. If it is right, you'll get over things that have gone on that haven't been great, and you'll move forward. Now, your intuition will guide you on that. That will give you the answer on what's right for you. If you'd like a personal reading, of course, please reach out. Details are in the description box. I will be able to do some readings between now and the new year. If you need that from me, that's fine. Let me know. Yeah, so universe, how else will Aquarius know who this is, please? How else will Aquarius know who this person is? Messages for the highest good of Aquarius, so they know who this person is. Yeah, somebody who, I mean, it might be that you've recently had a baby. You might have had children together, and that could have caused some problems, because the mother energy is coming out here. Well, there could have been an unwanted pregnancy as well, is also coming out. But I fear that what was once intended to be a happy home maybe has turned into an unhappy home. And there's, you know, more than one thing to juggle here. Could be baby. It could be baby coming that's causing it. Yeah, the happy home kind of came a little bit tumbling down between the two of you, just for the time being anyway. But this person's definitely thinking of you, Aquarius, sorry. Okay. Oh, let's see what else is going on with this person. Let's see what else we can find out. What's going on with them at the moment, please, universe. They don't know how to move forward. They feel very stuck. So they're kind of just very stagnant, and yeah, where there was progress, I think it's not so much the case. I think they're thinking about transportation at the moment. Is there a car situation that needs to be dealt with? They may be travelling with work, and that could be causing some issues as well. Yeah, they are a bit, there's this energy of they're watching you a little bit, they're checking up on you. Just watch out for that. I don't know if they are looking at your personal documents or getting information for some reason. Let me know if that resonates. I think you will have a gut feel if that might be going on. Okay, universe, what else can you share for Aquarius, please, in any guidance in relation to this connection, please, with this person? Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. Okay, that's quite a clear message, isn't it? The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Okay, and then we've got, if you're out of contact with your person, let's find out what they would want to say to you, Aquarius. The universe, what would Aquarius's person please want to say to Aquarius? What would Aquarius's person want to say to Aquarius? I remember every detail of that day. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I hid who I really am from you. The timing just wasn't right for us, and I left when I saw you with someone. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Well, that was your reading. I do hope it was helpful. Once again, happy holidays. Thanks so much for all your support to my channel. I may squeeze some readings in between now and New Year, but if I don't see you again, I will look forward to seeing you in 2025. Please make sure you're subscribed, all of that good stuff. All the likes are appreciated as well. And I'll see you soon, Aquarius. Thanks again. Right. So last but not least, we are on to Pisces. I always feel sorry, Pisces, that you are last in the queue, but at least with the timestamps, you'll be able to come straight to your reading, so it probably doesn't really make any difference. But happy holidays, happy Christmas, lovely to see you. We're looking at who is thinking about you this Christmas day, Pisces. So universe, who is thinking about Pisces, please, on this Christmas day? We're going to get as much detail as we can, Pisces, as to who it is and any guidance from the universe around your connection, and if you're out of contact, what your person would want to say. So we're going to go through all of that for you. Cards are jumping. So the Chariot's come out. The Eight of Swords. The Hierophant. Four of Wands. Judgment. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords and the Justice. Okay, so okay, Pisces, let's see. Somebody's thinking about you who has behaved a bit like a player. So they've been flirting with you or giving you attention, and then withdrawing that attention, going quiet, disappearing, you know, not doing what they said they were going to do, not making plans with you when you expected them to, not making any progress in your connection, just keeping things casual and, you know, coming and going when it suits them. They are doing this because they feel unable to actually have a relationship. They don't feel in a position to do it. But it's been hurtful, it's been confusing, it's not been very nice. You don't really understand why this person's behaved the way they have because they haven't explained it to you. So it's left you confused, it's left you thinking, did I do something wrong? Why has this happened? What if I said this, or what if I hadn't said that? Or what's going on here? I just don't understand it. It's left unanswered questions. So I think, you know, this person sort of comes and goes, and I think you reach a point, Pisces, or have maybe reached a point where you think or have thought, I've got to make a decision here whether this is something I'm willing to just accept, this person coming and going, or whether actually I want something more and better, and therefore I'm going to, you know, almost have an epiphany in terms of this isn't going anywhere. As much as it hurts me, I'm going to close it down. So that I can, you know, move forward in peace and, you know, find somebody who is worthy of me and treats me properly. But I think you're making this decision shifts the energies, Pisces, and this person will come back towards you. They will travel to see you. They will try and they will sense that you kind of cut them, that they sort of sense this energetic sort of deconnection, if you like, and they will then start to move more towards you. Now, it feels like ultimately the end of this story is that there'll be better give and take between the two of you. They will put more effort in. It'll be fair, it'll be balanced, whereas it hasn't been before. I think it's been very unbalanced, and it's been you making more effort and being more committed. This person would like commitment. I think they actually will talk to you about having some form of commitment going forward. They've got a message for you, and they're ready. They're going to come in with that message and talk to you. And I think that is going to enable you to progress. And ultimately, in their mind, if they, you know, can get over this trapped energy that they've been feeling, they would actually like a relationship where they live with you and have a solid kind of foundation with you. It kind of will shift potentially in the future if you will detach, and then also if you want to be with this person, because it might be that really you decide they're not for you, and if that's the case, that's the right thing. That's your decision, Pisces. Yeah, this person's going to come towards you more slowly than you might have wished or hoped for. Could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. Somebody who you see is quite financially independent, quite financially secure, doing well for themselves. Somebody who might have a slightly guarded personality. Somebody who really is on the cusp of awesome things. Just on the brink of, you know, their fortune coming in or their dream job landing. They're very much, working on themselves. They're healing. They might have a child, and it could be also a Leo or somebody who just makes you feel really sunshiny and happy, sort of brings in a very positive energy into your life. Pisces actually makes you feel very happy and uplifted. They've got a bright kind of lovely energy around them. Let's find out what else is going on with this person. Anything else to share, please, universe? Yeah, it just might seem like they're not bothered, like they're not really interested, but they actually really are. Yeah, I think they've got a bit of a reputation as a player, but when the player finds the right person, they often will find a reason to work on themselves and change. And I think that's the case with this person, Pisces. Ooh. Yeah, they might have gone through a phase of ignoring you is coming out. And that, we know, that obviously has led to you thinking, I just need to make a decision and detach here. You may have blocked them on social media, but there is a possibility they could have created fake accounts to be able to look at your social media. So just bear that in mind. Okay, Pisces, let's get any more guidance that might be available from the universe on your person, please. Any further guidance, please, universe, on Pisces' connection with this person who's thinking about them. 2 cards here flipped. Dreams. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. Okay. Intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. Well, I think you've definitely had some lows, and there is a potential for some highs here, if you want them. Okay, only if you want them. Not telling you this is what you must do. It's just the current energies that we're having a look at. So if you're out of contact with your person, Pisces, let's find out what they would want to say to you. So universe, what would Pisces person want to say to Pisces, please? What would Pisces person want to say to Pisces? If they are out of contact at the moment. It was my fault, but I blamed you. The timing wasn't right for us. I hid who I really am from you. They had a bit of secrets going on. I wish I could take back my words. And I look for you everywhere. So obviously a very strong connection from their perspective, Pisces. Okay, well, shall we do a quick all signs? Thanks so much for joining me, Pisces. Do appreciate it. Once again, happy holidays. Have a lovely rest of your day. Okay, right, should we do a quick all signs then? So this is where you watch the sign or the signs of the person or people that you are interested in. Okay, I'm gonna do the out of contact one. Okay. So universe, all signs, their sign, please. Messages for our cross watchers, all signs, their sign. Okay, right. Okay. If you are dealing with an Aries, they want to say, I left when I saw you with someone and I wish things could be different. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they say, I know I was a distraction from your pain and I hide behind material things. If you're dealing with a Gemini, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I knew exactly what I was doing and I lost myself for a little while. Leo says, we need to let each other go and I replay our conversations over and over. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they say, I love you and we will be together again. Libra says, I will wait for a sign from you. I left before you could leave me. Scorpio says, I want to be more than friends and I regret lying to you. Sagittarius says, I know I crossed the line with you and I'm so attracted to you. Capricorn says, finding out the truth crushed me. You came closer than anyone. Aquarius, we both know I am not the one for you. Just being near you is intoxicating. And Pisces says, I couldn't let you get close to me. You are the best thing in my life. Okay, well, thanks so much for joining me today, everybody, on this holiday. It's been a pleasure to read for you. Once again, I do hope whatever you're doing, whatever situation you're in today, you have a nice day. Happy holidays, and I'll look forward to reading for you again very soon. Take care for now then. Bye bye.